A century of excellence at East High began on April 15, 1903, with the opening of the first building way out in the country on Alexander Street. Principal Albert H. Wilcox actually worked with architect J. Foster Warner to design the first East High, which took 3 years and $300,000 to complete. The new school, with a boys' wing on the north side and a girls' wing on the south, had more floor space per student than any other high school in the country. It boasted 3 science labs, a museum, a small library, and a bicycle room for 1,000 bikes. Natural light from outside windows made the auditorium unique. Students loved the first building, but in the 40s and 50s, a growing number started to protest overcrowding and rundown conditions. 22 committees of educators joined with architects to design a new state-of-the-art facility. Principal Clark vowed to carry every tradition from the old building to the new, and in 1959, the new East High building opened. At a cost of $13 million, the campus included its own athletic fields and occupied a full city block. It came equipped with 2 gymnasiums, a pool with a spectators gallery, a spacious auditorium, a closed-circuit television station, a radio station, 2 courtyards, and a commons room. Today, the building continues to adapt to the changing needs of students. A fiber optic telecommunications network allows students to take courses from area colleges and other high schools without leaving East. And the athletic fields are getting a makeover. For all its innovations, East would not be the exciting and special school that it is if it weren't for the people inside the buildings. First and foremost, the many excellent, devoted teachers.
I found that they were really wonderful.
Well, I think that our faculty was just outstanding.
I had so many good teachers in high school.
Mm-hmm. Out here they do more hands-on and the teachers are more friendly and more open. Here they seem to be able to offer you more help.
East has always offered a variety of classes for a variety of students. In 1953, Principal Wolgast described the East staff as adhering to the things that are worthwhile in the education of the past, but ready to pioneer so that the needs of pupils today are given due consideration. In that same spirit, Principal Ed Cavalier, in order to serve an increasingly diverse student population in the 90s, pioneered programs like the Firefighter Trainee program, the Teaching and Learning Institute, and the Culinary Arts program. Nevertheless, the tradition throughout the years of emphasizing the highest standard of scholastic attainment still remains strong, as shown in this Channel 8 news clip.
I've been accepted to American University, Northwestern University, Cornell University, and New York University.
Harvard, Brown, Duke, Tufts, Brandeis, U of R.
I did early decision, so I'm going to Yale.
We gathered these East High students for a roundtable talk about the school's AP Academy. East offers 18 advanced placement courses, rigorous classes that sometimes earn college credit.
I'm definitely appreciative of the AP courses that I've gotten to take: government and politics, English language, psychology.
I know if I hadn't taken the classes here, I wouldn't have gotten into the good schools that I've been accepted to.
Both staff and students get the same reaction when they tell outsiders about their success.
Most people are very surprised. They don't believe that city schools have enough to offer.
I think it's one of the best kept secrets in the district.
To round out their academics, students have participated in a variety of activities outside the classroom.
I love the school because it had so much to offer. And I was able to do sports, I was able to act in plays. I was also very big in the music department as a singer, and I played flute. And so that to me was what I remember. I could just do anything.
Ever since the class of 1903 published the first yearbook in just 6 weeks, students have discovered their strengths and learned life skills through extracurricular activities. Students have supported traditional clubs like drama, student government, fraternities, debate team, science clubs, and music clubs. East has also added several unique clubs, including Roman State, Travel Club, and NJROTC. Some clubs have lasted from the early days at East till today. In other cases, old favorites have evolved to meet the changing times. For instance, students publish the Clarion for years, but deliver news today through an informative website. Students have served the community by sponsoring Red Cross blood drives, supporting a family overseas, and collecting money for war stamps. They've demonstrated school spirit, danced the night away, and had good old-fashioned fun. And of course, they've participated in the most popular of all extracurricular activities, athletics. A variety of sports teams thrived at East, even though the Alexander Street building had neither pool, playing fields, or a decent gym. Somehow players managed to turn these disadvantages into strengths. The low ceilings of the practice gyms taught Al Messino to shoot without an arc throughout his basketball career.
That was my natural shot, to shoot it on a line like I had done in the practice gyms at East High.
East High's athletic program has always had a lot to be proud of. The school is well known for its numerous Section 5 titles in virtually every sport. But it is what sports have done for the development of the whole individual that make them an essential part of the East High experience. In the early 1900s, when women couldn't vote, they were given equality on East High's basketball court. Sports have also helped to break down cultural barriers by bringing together students from diverse backgrounds. Throughout the years, dedicated coaches have recognized and nurtured talents that students didn't see in themselves.
Yeah, Coach Rizzo is legendary for his patience. Kids who were, in trouble, he would take them out to eat, buy them sneakers if they didn't have the money. And he's always going to be probably the greatest coach I ever played for and I ever knew.
Kim Batten credits Coach Betty Rich for persuading her to try track when all she wanted to do was play basketball. While coaches have inspired players, cheerleaders have stirred fans to show their school spirit.
I remember those moments of getting up early and headed up the hill, up to the upper field to go out there and play. And it wasn't thousands of fans there, but it was a few hundred, and they used to get me fired up every week. And it was a great highlight of my life, and I just love my school so much. And no matter where I go, East High School was always with me.
Many alumni carry East High with them, in large part because of the tremendous support and encouragement they experienced there. The tradition of caring started with Principal Wilcox, who balanced strict discipline with sincere compassion, and has continued throughout the years into the present.
The staff is very friendly. The principal is always available. The vice principals are always available. The counselors, you can walk in here, we'll take care of everybody. The kids really have that sense of that this is a family because of it. I do. I love it.
Both alumni and current students remember a real atmosphere of tolerance.
I think you began to see the beginnings of diversity in this particular school, at a brand new high school. And I think for all purposes it worked out well. I can't remember a whole lot of problems associated with it. I think people got together well.
Just about everybody was represented in the school, which I came to realize was a huge advantage later on in life for anybody that had gone through there, really, because you had to learn how to deal with a lot of different types of people. There was a lot of diversity there, yet I don't really recall that much tension. There was a lot happening in our society at large, but I don't recall a lot of day-to-day tension at all between students.
People here at East, they don't judge you on what you wear, and out in the suburbs they do. They base you on your personality, who you are, who you hang out with, not what you wear.
And an unusual number of alumni have returned to give back to the school that gave so much to them.
I decided to get into teaching because when I was in school I had a very supportive teachers. I can name a few: Ms. Arvelo, Ms. Gonzalez-Hayes, my counselor Richard Vega. They were always, very supportive, and I've always wanted to continue being in the community and just helping others, and I enjoy helping my students.
I felt that I had a wonderful education at East High School. 2, I had lots of fun at East High School. And 3, I met some wonderful people that are still my friends today.
We've tended to stay together, and in retirement, I think we get together even more.
There's a number of people who I still remain in contact with.
I have a lot of friends that I met from high school, and they are today still my best friends.
For the past century, East High has provided exceptional academics, an impressive array of activities, superior athletics, and a unique atmosphere of caring and tolerance, all within state-of-the-art facilities. It has embraced innovation, evolving and growing to meet the increasingly diverse needs of the community it serves. Changes have been driven by one constant that spans the school's history: the pursuit of excellence. And East High has always been and will continue to be a family, where people from different generations learn from each other, encourage each other, and help each other to achieve success.